Yeah, they lit. Yeah, they lit. They fix it quick. They fix it quick. It really work. It really work. Yeah, it's legit. Yeah, it's legit. Queens of credit. Queens of credit. Queens of credit. Queens of credit. Call them up. Call them up. And get your blessing. Get your blessing. Yeah, they lit. Yeah, they lit. They fix it quick. They fix it quick. It really work. It really work. Yeah, it's legit. Yeah, it's legit. Yeah. Yeah, you want that car, you want that house, but your credit really, really in a drought. Queens of credit have you walking in the bank. Queens of credit have you chilling by a lake. You've been waiting for too long, ain't no more time for delay. It's just time to level up, you ain't got no room to play. Always putting others right before yourself. It's your time to shine, time to stack as well. I hear the bag calling, I see the money fall.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think y'all can hear me. What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Somebody comment and let me know. You can. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. I just want to tell you guys, for those of you that were joining me at 7, I actually was here. I just don't know what happened, so I had to, come back because I'm all about accountability in 2022. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to talk about business credit versus personal credit. Okay, business credit versus personal credit. You have to understand the importance of business credit versus personal credit, because that's the only way you're going to be able to truly navigate in these streets. What am I saying to you? If your personal credit is good, then you can get, up to like 250K, maybe about 2 million on your personal credit, right? Because I'm going to talk to you about loans and grants and all of that. Hey, Sid! What's going on? So, now when it comes to business credit, that's when you're talking about getting 10, 20 million. Okay. So we're going to talk about the difference in business credit and personal credit, why it's important, how to get business credit, how to establish a foundation. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully, what's going on, Jeffrey? Hopefully you have something to take notes with, okay? Because we got a lot of ground to cover. And so even if you don't have a business, it's okay. I don't want that to deter you from this live, okay? Because even if you don't have a business, one day you need to start a business. Why? Because Ecclesiastes talk about having 7 streams of income, okay? So personal credit. Now, your personal credit is derived from your social security number, okay? So for some of you, y'all had personal credit when y'all were 2, okay? Not to put your mamas and daddies and, whoever raised y'all out there, but y'all probably had a car, a light bill, a cable bill that was in your name by the time you were like 2 or 3. So we're not going to judge them, okay? Because it established your credit. Now, it may not have been good credit, but it established it. So personal credit is anytime you have to use your personal social security number to get anything, right? But business credit, that means that we want to get set up with an EIN number and a Dun & Bradstreet number. Take notes, y'all, because I'm about to put y'all in this game. And this is what I charge like $3,500 for, okay? But I'm feeling, I'm feeling generous tonight. I'm feeling like blessing a few people. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get started. So business credit, you're going to need to basically formulate and start the foundation of your business. So that means, yes, you get your EIN off of irs.gov. It is free and it'll take you like 2 seconds to do it. Jonathan, what's up, bro? The next thing you want to do is, yes, Destiny, take notes. Go to dnb.com. D as in door, N as in Nancy, B. dnb.com. And that's where you're going to get your Dun & Bradstreet number, okay? Because sometimes when you're applying for business credit, they're going to ask you for your Dun & Bradstreet number, and you want them to, because that's going to help you build your business credit and understanding, okay? The next thing that you definitely, and hopefully you've already done that. So if you already have your business name, you already have your EIN number, you want to make sure that you've registered your business with 411. Again, that is free. And the reason why you want to register your business with 411, because sometimes before you can get approved for a business credit card or a business line of credit, they're going to research you to see. So even if you don't have a brick and mortar, okay, because most millennials and most people who are starting their businesses, they don't have a brick and mortar building, and that's okay. You can actually set up a virtual office. There are some virtual offices that you cannot have reported to your business credit. And the reason for that is because it's going to come up as a virtual office. So be very careful which virtual office you go. I like Regus, Regus. I like Regus. And because the business credit people haven't gotten hip to them yet. Okay. So you can still use them. So we talked about the EIN, getting your Dun and Bradstreet number, and your business credit. They determine your lending capacity based on your paydex score. So, like with your personal credit, right? You have your social security number, and that determines your personal credit score. Your business credit score is determined by your paydex score. So anytime your paydex score is like 85 and above, that means that you have a good lending capacity. So that could be the difference in somebody giving you 10,000 or 250,000. Okay. All right. So next thing, let's talk about business bank account. You want to make sure that you are not commingling your business and your personal banking stuff together, okay? Because anytime you're getting ready to get approved for a business line of credit, as far as like lending, like they're going to give you 10,000 or they're going to give you 20 or 30,000, they're going to want your business banking statements. And there's actually an underwriter, somebody that's looking at that, and you don't want them to see a whole bunch of Walmart trips on there, a whole bunch of Amazon, like you might be like me that like Amazon delivered every week. You don't want that showing up on your business bank statements. You want business stuff, Office Depot or Uline, or if you do restaurant and catering, or if you do hair, like you want everything that you're using, to be business driven. So that way it's showing it. Another thing, I'm gonna give you guys a hack, because most lending institutions want to see you doing $5,000 to $10,000 income in your business bank account. Now get this, your business may not be doing that, okay? And that's okay. Again, this is some like street game stuff I'm about to give you. What you can do is you can actually make deposits. So like, let's say you get your direct deposit of your personal check, right? Oh, thank you. Let's say that you get a personal deposit, right? Go ahead and just like start making deposits into your business bank account, just cash deposits, because it's going to increase. Okay. It's going to increase. How Tarsha says, you already know. I'm about helping the people get free for 2022. So it's going to show that lender that you've got a steady flow of income coming in. Okay. So that's why you want to make sure that you're making again, your business may not be making $5,000 to $10,000 a month, but you could literally be like putting the money in, taking the money out. But what you're doing is you're building that income stability. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Sid. I'm trying to look, I'm giving y'all the game. Okay. Because I've been in these credit streets for a while, giving y'all the game. So make sure you keep your business credit and your personal credit separate. So that means that a lot of times when you apply for something, they're going to ask you for your EIN or your Dun and Bradstreet number. There will be times when they ask you for your personal social. Why is that? Because sometimes they want you to have like a 720 or a 660 and above. Like there's some companies that'll take you at a 660 and above. You also want to make sure they're not using your personal credit. Just make sure that you're the guarantor. So there's a difference, because that means that if you get approved for it, now you have $100,000 loan on your business credit, and it's also affecting your personal, right? But if it's just on your business credit, that means you can go use your personal credit to get another $100,000 loan. So now you got $200,000. Okay. So we're talking about using other people's money. This is the difference between business and personal credit. So I don't care if you're doing paparazzi, if you got a daycare, if you got a party planning business, if you're doing hair, I don't care what you're doing. Okay. You want to make sure that you get your EIN, because there is some, and most of y'all learn that when the PPP came through in the SBA. And so for those of you that use the SBA, I'm sure you found out there was a lot of documentation that you needed to have. So let's talk about that. When you're setting your business up, don't set it like, try to keep it as an LLC. And the reason for that is because you may have some shady people who can't stand you. You may do good business, okay? Okay, let's stay with me, okay? Because we're going somewhere. You may do good business, but they can't stand you, okay? And because they can't stand you, they can come against your business. And so if you set up an LLC, that protects you. That protects you, your assets, your coins, your business, okay? So that's why it's important to make sure that when you're setting up your business, you set it up right so that way you can be protected. Definitely get a business line because in that research, they're going to want to make sure you've got a business phone, and you don't have to go out and get the expensive one. Like you can do, which one's out there? You got eVoice, you got Ring Central. You've got several out there where you can get a virtual business line. And sometimes they're only like $9 or $20 a month. But again, we're talking about preparing you to be able to get approved for all of this business funding that is out there. I told you about the 411. Just want to make sure I'm covering everything. We talked about opening up the business bank account. Okay, this is important. This is important. How do you build your business credit? So we got the EIN, we got the Dun & Bradstreet number. So how do we now build our business credit? So you're going to now need to start opening up lines of credit with business vendors, right? That means that they're doing 30, 60, and 90-day invoicing. So that would be Uline, that would be Granger, just to name a few. There's several of them, and there's about 100 of them out there. And so you just want to make sure that when you get set up, they're going to allow you to pay them back within 30 days, 90 days, or 60 days. And so you could be ordering just it could be like a case of toilet paper, stuff that you like legit need. Now, when it's due, you're going to pay it a week before it's due. Why, Dr. Ashanti? I'm glad you asked. If you pay it too soon, it will not be reported on your business credit. And what we're trying to do is build your paydex score so that way we increase your lending capacity. If you pay it after it's due, it's going to lower your paydex score. And it's also going to say that you are a high risk for being, funding. You're high risk. So that means that they'll put like this yellow mark on you and it'll say basically lend at your own risk. You don't want to be in that category. You don't want to be in that category, okay? You want to be in the category that says, yes, if you give me these products, I will pay you back in 30, 60, or 90 days, whatever that contract is. And so you want to do about 3 to 8 of those, okay? And so what will happen is the more that you do, the more lines of credit that are being added to your business credit. And it's actually building the integrity of your company, and it's building the capacity. Now, for those of you that, should we do auto pay or just pay before? Good question, Destiny, good question. I'm going to tell you this. You want to make sure that the best thing for you to do is like to set a reminder to pay it a week before. Because let's say you do auto pay, and because it's a business line of credit and it doesn't go through, then their fees are a lot higher, and the chances of them re-lending to you could be slim to none. So I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would just say like just set a calendar mark on your phone to pay it like a week before, okay? Because if you set it up and the money's not in there, just anything can happen, just anything. You don't want to mess up that relationship, because remember, they're actually giving you product based on a promise that you're going to pay them in 30, 60, or 90 days, whatever terms they come up with for you. And if you break that term, then they report that. And so, Destiny, we definitely don't want to, we don't want to create a bad situation, because unlike personal credit, we can delete late pays, collections, debt. We can delete that all day. But when it comes to business credit, like if you destroy it, it's almost impossible to just like get rid of those negative marks. Okay. Let's talk about grants. Now, for those of you that are getting ready to start your business, or maybe you already have your business, and let's say that you don't have business credit yet, or you don't have maybe you don't have the lending capacity. Now, there's a couple of grants out there that will go ahead and help you. Amber Grant is a good one. And the Amber Grant, they actually reward up to $25,000 every single month. Okay. And it's real easy to apply for. You're welcome. I'm glad I could share. It's up to $25,000 a month. Okay. And so, which means that they choose somebody every single month to award them that grant. And so the website is right there. The next one is I am SoGal, or GAL. Okay. That one, they're going to give you up to $10,000 a month. Okay. Not a month. I'm sorry. Up to $10,000 for the grant. Okay. So again, these are grants. These are not loans. That means you do not have to pay this back. That means that this is not a PPP. You do not have to create no documents like the people have been doing that's been on the Shade Room. Okay. Okay, I'm done. So these are actual grants. And so they really want to give you this money based on, they just really want to help. And then the last one is the Comcast Grant. Okay. Now the Comcast Grant, it's very interesting because they want to help you with marketing and tech. Okay. So if you've been having a problem with increasing your brand awareness, with your marketing, maybe you want your product to go viral. That's what this grant is going to help you do. And it's up to $10,000. The website is right there, right? And so you want to just go ahead and jump on that, because here's the thing. It's so much money out here in these streets for personal and for businesses. And I'm talking about like startup businesses. I'm talking about like small time entrepreneurs. There's so much money out here that, it wouldn't be right for me not to come on here and just like share that information. So I don't want to just help you build your personal credit. I don't want to just help you build your business credit. I want to also help you navigate, okay, and be able to leverage wealth, because what do we know, right? Poor people get leverage, but rich people leverage other people. And there's a reason why they continue to grow. I love y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Next Thursday, 7 p.m. Okay? Next Thursday, 7 p.m. I love you guys. Join in with me next Thursday. We're going to be building your score. This is a business. It's a credit building series. Why? Because I have been mandated to help you create wealth. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, I've given you the power to create wealth. And that's what we're doing. God bless y'all. Love y'all. See y'all next Thursday, 7 p.m. And we both going to be on time. Because actually I was on time, but it was, I don't know. It said I was live, but I had to come back on and redo the live. Anyway. See y'all next Thursday, 7 o'clock. Love you guys.
Credit, queens of 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 credit. Yeah, they lit. They fix it quick. It really work. Yeah, it's legit. Queens of credit, queens of credit, queens of credit, queens of credit. Call them up, and get your blessing. Yeah, they lit. They fix it quick. It really work. Yeah, it's legit.